Why am I using my hand so much? I'm like, buh, 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 buh. Okay. Hey ladies, welcome back to my channel, and for today's video I'm going to be sharing a favorites video with you guys. It's not a monthly favorites video. I know I haven't done one this whole past few months. Kind of repeat the same things over and over again because a lot did not change in the past few months, and I have honestly been using a lot of the same things and have been still using a lot of the same things, but still obsessed, and I wanted to share this because I have not put out a favorites video in a while. So the first thing I wanted to start off with are hair favorites, and as you can tell, I've been doing a little something with my hair. It's been back and forth. Like, I had it silver for a while, which was my main goal, and I was working on it all summer to get it to turn silver or get it to silver, and it's been taking forever to do. I needed my hair done for this big event that I'm doing, and I was like, you know what, the silver doesn't look good because like it doesn't melt straight into silver from my dark roots, since this transition right here is still there, which I do like the transition now that I have gone fully blonde, and my hairdresser did that for me and she did an absolutely awesome job. And now I'm thinking, I don't know if I want to stay silver or go back to silver. I might just keep it like this because I really like this. Tell me, what do you guys think about my hair? So it starts off dark. These are like my natural roots pretty much, and then it goes and melts from this caramel type blonde and then onto a full on like ashy, regular, pretty blonde, natural blonde, I guess, whatever you guys want to say. But yes, all my real hair, and it was a process. I think we dyed it like 6 times to get it like this. I'm like on the verge of not wanting to dye it anymore because I don't want to like super damage it. I know it's starting to get a little damaged, so I'm like, you know, I think it's time to like chill on it, and that's another reason why silver might just have to wait, or I'm just going to accept the fact that silver hair is not in my future. I just don't want to keep damaging my hair, and it's so long. And yes, you guys, obviously anyone that knows or has bleached their hair know the deal about silver hair. I have a shampoo favorite, and I have 2 shampoos and 2 conditioners because I use both when I shower and when I wash my hair, because I don't wash my hair that often. I wash it at least once, maybe twice a week. But I start off with the Hask Macadamia Oil Moisturizing shampoo, and I do have the conditioner for it as well. I'm just showing you guys one bottle because that makes no sense to bring both bottles and be like, yeah, they're the same thing, you know. But yes, love this. It's pretty affordable. It's like $5.99, and it's free of sulfates and parabens and all that good stuff, and it's super moisturizing. So when I say super moisturizing, like obviously I've had a bleach job done a few times to my hair, and it really gets in on my ends, and it just feels really good as I'm washing it. And I like to wash it with this shampoo first to kind of get all the grime, dry shampoo out of it, and then I go in with another favorite, the Joico, and this is the Color Balance Purple. And this one I've been using to kind of get any of the brassy tones out, and I started using this ever since I started dyeing my hair to get it to ombre into the blonde, just to pull any brassiness out, which actually helps pull the brassiness out of your hair. I like to do the shampoo and the conditioner after I wash it with the Hask Macadamia Oil Moisturizing shampoo and conditioner. So I like to do those, and they've been absolutely amazing on my hair. My hair feels so nice, and it really looks really nice for it being bleached 6 times, but we've done it like monthly, so every 3 to 4 weeks we've been bleaching it. I haven't been like doing it like weekly or anything crazy like that because we wanted to take it slow on my hair because we knew it could have done some damage. So yeah, I love that she did that and just took her time, because in the long run it looks really good. My last favorite for hair is the It's a 10 Miracle leave-in, and this is Lite. This is, I guess, for like blonde hair, which I do focus mainly on the tips of it. It's a weightless detangler, adds silkiness and shine, and it's a color protector, eliminates frizz. It also is a thermal protector, which I do like. I do not use a lot of thermal on my hair unless I'm curling it, but still good to have, and it smells amazing. Smells really good. But that's it for the hair. As far as the skin goes, I do have some moisturizers and serum. This Danahan Serum right here, it's an anti-wrinkle essence, and I use this before I apply moisturizer, and it is a Korean beauty product, so I obviously can't read the Korean language, so don't know much about it, but I know it works really well and it smells really good on my skin. I like to mainly focus around like the crow's feet area, my under eye, you know, and my forehead, mainly any of the areas that like around my eyes that I could give off the appearance of any type of wrinkle formage. I have this Purpose Dual Moisturizer lotion, and it does have SPF of 10 in it, and it's an oil-free moisturizer. I do like to apply this before I apply a full face of makeup on, just to have some SPF underneath all the makeup. Protects my skin, and I've been using a lot of this lately, which gotta protect your skin, especially during the summertime. At night, I've been loving this Palm Crema S Nourishing Moisturizer, and I got this smaller like container. It's really cute, but it was like 97 cents at Walmart, and it smells really good, and it's super moisturizing. When I use my Mia, I like to like douse a bunch of this on, and it just kind of soaks in there and like just makes my skin feel so hydrated. Absolutely recommend this product, especially for like a nighttime moisturizer, because it is super hydrating, and I love to sleep in heavy hydrating moisturizers at night because it works in there while I'm sleeping, so that's always a plus. And then as for the face, I do have a primer, and it's the e.l.f. Mineral Face Primer. It's the original. Been using this and gravitating toward it a lot lately. I just love the way it feels on my face, and it is a really good base for my foundation, which my foundation I have to share, obviously. I've been using it a lot lately. It feels amazing during the summer. It's the Naked Skin by Urban Decay. It's the original one. I know they came out with the all-nighter. It's more of a mattifying foundation, and I'm not really super oily, so I don't like the way it feels on my skin when I, you know, tried the matte one on, but I do love the original, and it's just a very light feel on my face. As you can tell, I have it on now, and it just provides a really smooth finish, and I love it. A little bit of it goes a long way, and I put like maybe 1.5, maybe the most, pumps on my face. And this one is in the shade 7.0 if you are wondering. Of course, I had to stick to the Urban Decay Naked Skin Ultra Definition Powder Foundation, and this is the one that I use. It's the compact. I like to take my powder brush and kind of set my foundation with it. The combo together, I've already said this, I'm sure is amazing. If you get the foundation, you have to get the powder. They go two and two. To set my under eye, I have the Ulta Press Setting Powder, and this one is in Banana. This is very similar to a Nye Banana powder, but it's in powder form, which I like. I do have it on right now. This is like my setting powder for life. Like, this is what I use, and then I kind of bake a little bit with a loose powder at the end, but other than that, I'm always setting with this powder. Love it. I actually have a backup because that's how good it is. I do have some highlights. Oh, before I start off with the highlights, let me go with the contour. The Benefit Hoola Bronzer, my go-to. I like to start off with this. The bronzer is the shade where it doesn't leave you orange. So if you're looking for like a bronzer that isn't orangey or whatever, this is it. This is the one. You guys should definitely get it. It blends in really nicely, and I like to use this first before I kind of deepen it with another darker bronzer. But I had to share it because I don't think I shared this one. Okay, now moving on to highlights. I have a couple highlights that I wanted to show you guys. The first one is ColourPop, and this one is amazing. I love using this as like, because it has like more of like a creamy feel to it, so I like using this as a base highlight, just to like get it on, and it is more of like a corally orangey shade, and it just looks really pretty on my skin. This one's in the shade Most Necessary. It's a super shock cheek. Super shock cheek. Whew, tongue twister. Try saying that like 3 times. That would like mess me up. But yes, I had to shout this guy out because I've been using it a lot lately, and it was like pretty affordable. I got it when ColourPop had that big 40% off sale, and I was like, buy everything on the site. I got the Anastasia Glow Kit. This is the one in Sun Dipped, and believe it or not, I got this glow kit for free. I ended up using my Ulta points on this bad boy, and I got it for completely free. I was like, dude, that's awesome. So I feel like it was definitely well worth the points, and the shades in this are so pretty. My favorites are the Tourmaline, and I like the Bronze. The Summer kind of, or the Moonstone kind of reminds me of Champagne Pop, and I do like the Summer as well, but I've been dipping more into Tourmaline out of all of them, and the highlights in this are so pretty. Definitely love this palette. I've been using it. I got it in one of my Ipsy bags. It's just says me, me, me. And it's just a really pretty like blush brush, I feel, but it is flat enough to work as a highlighting brush. So I just take like the highlight and I mainly work it on the higher parts of my cheekbones and a little bit on my forehead with this brush, and it packs on the highlight pretty good and kind of leaves it there. So yeah, I'm a firm believer of the fan brush, but ever since I started using this, I've been sticking to it, and I really, really like it. I'm gonna move on to the eyes, which I do have quite a bit to share, so I'm trying to like figure out where I want to go as far as favorites, but let's start with tools. So I do have one tool, and it's the Tweezerman tweezers, and I lost my other pair of tweezers I had forever. I don't know where they went. I ended up finding them obviously after I got this, and I wasn't even thinking about bringing this back because after I started using it, I fell in love with it. I love how it grabs my hair and it actually pulls really nicely. It doesn't leave like any strays, and it's definitely a good tweezer for how much you pay for it. It's like, what, 13 bucks or something like that? It's worth it. It's definitely worth it, because I bought a cheap pair before that and they sucked so bad, and I was like, you know, I'm just gonna have to bite the bullet, get me some nice pair of tweezers, and hopefully I don't lose those things. And then as far as a concealer, I do have a couple that I wanted to share. This one is the NYX Dark Circle Concealer, and it's actually the corrector. This one's in deep. It's a little bit dark, but I did choose a darker one because it is more of that orangey salmony type shade, and this combats and like neutralizes the darkness under your eyes, or if you have any like dark spots on your face, this is really good for that too. And I do like that it does have coconut oil in it, so if you are applying it underneath your eyes, it does leave them pretty hydrated. I don't blend it out when I apply it on. I do my primer first, then I go into this, kind of layer a little bit on the darkness of the under eyes, and then I go in with my foundation and blend that, and as I'm blending that in my face, it covers and blends in the concealer. Definitely something I recommend. I can tell automatically that it does help neutralize and cover up those dark circles. Another NYX favorite concealer, and this one is in Beige 04. This one I like to use to clean up my brows, which I love it. It's like the perfect shade. It highlights just a little bit, but it doesn't like make them too like super highlighty or whatever. Some girls that walk around like that, I'm just like, okay, do you, but still. It looks kind of weird. Blend it a little bit. Do something. You guys might think I'm a little crazy for this, but my next favorite are shadows. And we're just gonna go into the fact that I have way too many of these NYX Prism shadows. And I saw that they came out with a bunch more, so I'm like freaking out thinking if I should get them. I know I'm gonna get a couple. There are a couple I've been eyeing. But yes, these have been a favorite this summer. And I absolutely love this Mermaid Cyrene. I always get compliments when I wear this shadow. It's like pops really, really nicely. So definitely had to add that guy in there. Well, all of them, because they're all my favorites, but this one is definitely the top of all of them. I have two palettes I wanted to share. Two. One, the Urban Decay Moondust palette. Obviously had to share this. I did share it in a swatch video / Urban Decay haul. I will link that down below. I think it's like my last video, but I had to share them because look at those shadows. So pretty, and I've been using a lot of it lately. It just, the pop of color in it is perfect for summer looks. So yes, amazing. And I do recommend applying this with your finger instead of a brush. The pigmentation just goes a long way as far as that goes. And another palette that I had to share is the BH Cosmetics Carli Bybel palette, which I had to get right when I saw it. I swatched it. The swatches are so pretty. So she did do a pretty good mixture of like matte shadows, the shimmers, and then the highlights. Phenomenal. I love them. One of my favorites by far is this one right here. It's like the perfect highlight for my skin tone, and I like that she did create a highlight for almost every skin tone possible, because it is what it is. Like, it's amazing. You can tell by this palette she put some good work into it, and that she did try and incorporate every skin tone possible when she created this whole palette. So yes, love that. As far as the eyeliner, I have been using nonstop the Urban Decay 24/7 waterline, and this one is in Legend. I just like to place this in the upper waterline. And then another favorite, which you guys aren't going to believe, but I've been using a lot of this liquid liner. It is by the Wet n Wild brand, and this is the liquid liner in voltage blue, and it's just like this very pretty like periwinkle metallic bright, well, no, not really metallic, but just like electric blue, and it is so pretty on my skin. Like you can see that it obviously will pop when I apply it on, and I like to put like a matte shadow and then use this, and it looks really, really pretty. But I really need to make a video on this because I always get compliments when I wear this. It's a really, really good liner, and the formula is pretty good. It lasts a while. As far as mascara, I have two favorites. I obviously have the Better Than Sex mascara by Too Faced. Go to, ride or die, love this mascara. But then I've also been using a lot of the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes mascara, and this one I like to mainly put on my bottom waterline. It just really separates them and adds a lot of like length and volume to them as well. So love that for the waterline or my bottom lashes, and this I just apply everywhere. I don't even care. And then, oh, I feel like I'm talking really fast. Last but not least, in eyes are the NYX Liquid Crystal Liners, and these are the glitter eyeliners, and I've been using a lot of these, especially this gold one. I use them for a cut crease. I like to line it with a cut crease, and this is what I've been doing them with, and I need more colors. I really do. I love, 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 love these glitter liners. They've been really, really good for eye looks, and you can just take it and apply it anywhere, and it just gives you like that glitter that you need. So yes, definitely recommend these. I noticed I have a lot of NYX stuff. Like NYX has been killing the game lately as far as just everything goes. Like they're on it, because that's gonna go into my last favorites. I do have, as far as lips, and I've been using a lot of this whole summer. Honestly, it's the truth. A NYX lingerie, and I at first didn't think I was gonna like these, and I didn't like them, but the more I started using them, the more I found like what worked for me, and I ended up loving them, and I use them like a lot. Like majority of my looks are with these NYX lingerie. It's either between the NYX matte lip creams, which y'all already know are like my life. I love those. I love the NYX matte lip creams, but then these started sneaking in, and I've been using a lot of the NYX lingeries too. And the ones that are like completely my favorites so far, the shade in Teddy, love that shade, and I also love this pink shade. This is in Ruffle Trim, and yes, both shades are really, really pretty for my skin tone. I feel like they can work for a lot of other like skin tones as well. I think that covers all of my favorites. I feel like that's like the fastest I went through for a lot of product. I didn't want to keep like you guys here and just like ramble on and on and on, and then y'all be like, okay, this is boring, bye, you know? So I just wanted to go quickly over them, make it short, make it sweet, or make it short as possible, and let you guys know what I loved this summer. And I think I'm going to go back into monthly favorites, or I might just go into fall favorites, then winter favorites. I feel like I like that better. Just do it like seasonally, because I know a lot can stay the same as far as seasons go, and it's nice to have like a big video of just a bunch of favorites where you can be like, okay, this might work or this might not work. So let me know, do you guys like the monthlies, or do you like the summer, winter, fall, spring favorite? Let me know. So I can either think about going back to monthly or going and keeping it this way. Like this video if you enjoyed watching my summer favorites, and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'd greatly appreciate it. I will also list my Twitter, my Facebook page, and my Instagram and vlogging channel around this area, so definitely go check that out. And my family and I have actually been starting this whole weekly vlogging thing, and it's actually been going pretty good. I've definitely enjoyed it, so I'll link my last or previous vlog down below if you are interested in that. I don't know, a lot of people like watching vlogs. We try to keep it interesting, but we also obviously keep it real at the same time. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.